Hello, I'm Joe Guardado, and this is my informative speech PowerPoint presentation. What I just said was, this is what a deaf person would hear when their teacher and their peers would talk. But thanks to modern technology and certain programs, deaf students around the world are able to hear. Since some of my family, and my friends are in college or lower, being able to hear what an instructor says is important. But because of life being so unexpected, it is possible for anyone to become deaf, either through an accident, a disease / virus, or something else. It could hinder their ability, and this could be helped if the instructor can deal with deaf people. But almost every school aren't well equipped to deal with deaf people. Thus, I would like to discuss what programs out there and how they help deaf people, though I would also like to discuss the benefits and drawbacks about these programs. Program 1. The Enhancing Resilience Deaf Youth in South Africa are one of these programs to help deaf students, though this program helps students in South Africa, which is implied in the name. The program is stated to be a joint-funded project by the Ares and Humanities Research Council and Medical Research Council under the Global Challenges Research Fund called for Public Health Networks. Program 2. The Deaf Peace Corps Volunteers is another program that helps deaf students, except around the world. They state that the program was created in 1974 by Peggy Pearson and first introduced in the Philippines. They also state that their volunteers go through the standard 3 months training, though they often must learn more than one language. As an example, volunteers in Kenya's deaf education program must learn both Swahili and Kenyan Sign Language. Now I'd like to discuss the drawbacks and benefits of these programs. One of the benefits that the programs provide is opportunity for people who are in low-income families. Because low-income people can't afford out-of-pocket needs, these programs help them so they can continue their education unhindered by their hearing. Another benefit is that the program also offered towards people in their countries. As said before, these programs help people from the Philippines and to the Kenyans. They can also provide them a better education because of the research that are being given to them from the program. The major drawback of these programs is that they can be corrupted. They can use all that they earn and keep it for themselves. They can also keep most of their charity money, but put in a bare minimum into the program so people can still give more money. Thus, I'd like to conclude it by talking about conclusion. Though some programs do exist that gain money off the donations they earn, the best thing to do is to research what programs you're donating to, and if you want to be more direct with how you want to help the program, then search for programs that accept volunteers. So instead of paying for employees to do certain things, they can use that money instead to purchase better equipment for deaf people in the programs. Some lasting thoughts that I have is about sign language. Sign language falls into 3 different sections. The first deaf sign language, which is the preferred language of the deaf community. The second, auxiliary sign language, which are not native languages but sign systems of varying complexity. And the third, sign modes, spoken languages, also known as manual coded languages, which are the bridge between sign language and spoken language.